Hello, hello, hello again. Welcome to Verbling. Hi, I'm Teacher Oakley. And for the next hour or so, we are going to once again explore idioms. Today's class will focus on idioms that are related to the house and home. So join me. We're going to do exercises, fill-in-the-blank exercises, matching exercises together to learn some new idioms, as well as talk about related idioms, or maybe talk about if you have similar idioms in your language. Welcome to the class, Giovanni. Hello.
Good morning, teacher. Hello.
Good morning. How are you today?
All okay, thank you.
Okay. Nice to have you here. And welcome, Pavel. Hello, Pavel.
Hello. Nice to see you this morning.
Likewise, nice to see you this afternoon. Yeah. Okay. All right, gentlemen. Let's get started. I'm going to throw a screen share up here. We can look at. And again, we're going to talk about idioms related to the house and home. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, for our first exercise, we're going to, we're going to look at some idioms here, and then we're going to look at basically what they mean. So a little mix and match exercise. On the left side here, the numbered side, are the idiomatic expressions, phrases or sentences. And over here, the lettered side basically are the meanings, or what this idiom means. Let me quickly welcome Nora. Hello, Nora.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing okay. And also, I would like to say hello to Zuli. Hello, Zuli. How are you today?
Hello, Oakley. Nice to meet you again.
Zuli, are you there? Is your audio working? Oh, dear. Okay, sorry, Zuli, I can't hear you. I'm not sure if you can make some adjustments. It appears that you're not muted. So I'm not sure what you can do, but try to figure that out so you can join us in talking about these idioms and trying to figure out the answers to these exercises. Okay. Hope you can figure it out. Okay, Giovanni, let's get started.
Okay.
All right, number one.
We got unlike a house on fire.
Okay. What does that mean, pretty much?
Oh.
What is the speaker saying?
Oh, honestly, I don't know, but I try to understand. Sort of.
Oh, okay. Maybe I can give you a clue. Okay, this is really the long version of the idiom. We got on like a house on fire. Is basically the long form of okay. The British say we get on. We get on well, or we don't get on negatively. An American would not. We understand it, and sometimes we actually use get on, the phrasal verb. But more often than not, we would use the phrasal verb in an idiomatic way, get along. I get along well with my coworkers, for example, or I don't get along with my boss, for example. So this particular example of an idiom is interesting because the long form is obviously an idiomatic expression, but we often shorten the whole thing to a phrasal verb. which we use idiomatically. Does that help, Giovanni?
Yeah, so I think the correct answer is the B. We liked each other a lot.
Which indeed it is. All right. Excellent. All right. Very good. I think I've explained it pretty thoroughly. It's not necessary to say the whole thing, but there you go. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Nora, why don't you try the next one here?
Okay. She's nothing to write home about.
No. Okay.
Maybe A. Sort out your
Nope. This idiom, okay, let me give you a clue. Let's see. Actually, this is an example where we're using the subject she, but in reality, I could use pretty much anything and say it's nothing to write home about. Okay, I could talk about the food at summer camp. It's nothing to write home about. I could talk about my new job. Yeah, at least I'm working, but it's nothing to write home about.
Maybe if she's not especially good looking.
Okay. It can to refer to actual, very good. It can refer to actual appearance. That's probably the most usual use of the idiom, but we can literally use it for anything, meaning it's nothing special. It's not really anything remarkable. Well, okay. So we can use the expression to talk about pretty much anything, really. Okay.
Mr. Oakley, is it used a lot?
It's fairly common, I think. Well, yeah, you know, I don't know if it's.
Yeah, it won't be awkward if I write it in essay, maybe.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, it won't be awkward if I write this phrase.
Oh no.
Idiom in.
No, it is. I would say it's more often used in casual conversation. It's a casual idiom. Oh well, you know, it's nothing to write home about. And you're definitely going to hear the intonation of, you know, the kind of low disappointment. Oh yeah. Well, you know. Casual conversation between friends or family. I think it's fairly common. Pavel, number 3.
It's as safe as houses. Correct answer is G. It's very safe.
Indeed. Very good. All right. Just yes. Well, here we see a simile construction as adjective as something else. So when you see one of these constructions as adjective as something else, basically the purpose is to exaggerate the adjective itself. So yeah, logically, okay, it's very safe. So there are many similes which are used widely and thus have basically become idiomatic expressions. So if I say he's as fat as a pig, he's very fat. He's as quiet, she's as quiet as a mouse, she's very quiet. So these sorts of idioms should be fairly easy to decipher. This is a pattern of idiom called a simile. Not all similes are idiomatic, okay? You can make your own similes, but some are. Okay, Zuli, can you try this next one?
Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Zuli, I forgot your name. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Zuli. I don't know if you can fix it so that I can hear you. That would be great. I still can't hear you yet. Sorry. Heidi, welcome to the class.
Hello.
Hello.
Good
How are you?
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, Heidi, can you try this next one? This is a mix and match exercise. The idiom is on the left, and what the speaker means, the meaning is on the right.
It really brought it home to me. What?
It really brought it home to me.
Really brought it home to me. What does it mean?
What does it mean? Yeah. Okay. Well, let me give you a clue if I can. Okay. This thing I can do is maybe give you an example. When my daughter became very sick and had to go to the hospital, it really brought it home to me how important my family was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a very practical, realistic use.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any guesses?
Guesses?
Yeah, with the meaning over here on the right.
Ah, okay. The choice.
Yes, you have choices.
Okay. We did it. H. No.
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 Nope. Okay.
D. D.
D, yes. I realized, and it means to realize deep in your heart, deep in your innermost self, the
I got.
importance of something.
For
All right.
example, I traveled abroad for 2 weeks, and I got back my home. Oh, um, let's say it made me realize, oh, I'm at home,
Yeah,
comfortable like that.
it made you realize how important home was.
Yeah.
Yes, like that. Okay. Right. That's the idea. And and very directly related to the idiom, your example. Okay, Zuli, come on. I have my fingers crossed. Oh, Zuli.
Hello? Can you
Hello.
hear me?
Yes, I can. Welcome, finally.
Oh,
Welcome to the class.
great.
Hi.
Thank you.
Okay,
I
Zuli,
don't know what happened.
why don't you try number 5?
Number 5.
Zuli,
He
can
broke
you
the
see
house
the
down. I
screen share
think
here?
the correct answer is C. Audience applauded a lot.
Zuli, can you hear me? Oh boy. Okay.
He broke the house down.
I don't know what's going on. All right, we'll try you again, Zuli,
No,
later,
I
I
can't.
guess.
Yes, I can hear
Giovanni,
you,
why don't you
but
try number 5?
Okay. So it brought the house down. Pum, pum, pum. Let me think about it because. Okay, probably the number C. C. The audience. C. The audience applauded a lot.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. One thing, because what?
House down. I think something really, you know, with a big rumor.
Okay.
Really.
Okay, that's logical. All right, a couple of things here. Giovanni, don't be shy about pronouncing H's. Okay, obviously in English sometimes we don't pronounce H, like our, H-O-U-R, but sometimes we do. He brought the house down. So you can aspirate, breathe out, and, pronounce it. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, the reference here to the house. Often in English, the house doesn't actually mean a building. It means an audience. Okay, if we're at a play, I can say the house is full. we have a full house. That's a common phrase. We have a full house tonight, meaning the audience is completely full. All the seats are taken. If I'm in a comic show, comedian, the house is very quiet tonight. All right, I'm not talking about somebody's home. I'm talking about the audience. All right, so that's a common reference. So keep that in mind. Not just in this idiom, but in several cases. Okay, next, Nora.
We
for
did.
6.
Okay, we did it in house. We did it ourselves.
Yeah, I'm not particularly satisfied with this explanation. If you do something in-house, it generally means this idiom is used in business to mean you did it in your own premise, on premises, in your own building, or
Yeah, there's no
within.
outsourcing.
No, exactly. Right. The opposite of in-house is outsourced. Precisely. You nailed it. That's exactly right. Very good. Thanks. Okay. Next. Quick howdy to Ken. Hello, Ken. Welcome to the class.
Yes, hello, thank you.
Okay, Ken, I'm going to give you a minute and catch up with you in just a little bit. Pavel, number 7.
7. They ate us out of house and home.
Yeah.
They had no food left.
You got it. All right.
Okay.
But what? Wait, you have a question?
No, I don't understand completely this expression phrase.
Okay. All right. They ate us out of house and home, meaning you would use this to talk about, for example, you have relatives come to your house for the holidays, and they literally scoured your house. They literally eat everything you have. Okay, it's a bit of an exaggeration, it's really not possible to eat every crumb of food, probably. However, basically, they ate us out of house and home. They used up all of our consumable items in the house. So it's quite specific idiom. It refers to when you have guests. All right. And they basically, well, that's it. They eat all the food. So it's very, very specific and direct. So, okay, we had no food left. All right, they ate almost all the food. It's used in an exaggerated way usually. But you're expressing the idea that your guest took advantage of you. All right? It's used more maybe they didn't actually physically eat all your food, but it is basically expressed to tell someone else about your guests and express the fact that you had to spend a lot of money, buy a lot of food, I don't know, pay a huge electric bill, whatever. Your guests were very inconsiderate, and basically it cost you a lot. So you use the idiom to tell somebody else about that situation. Okay, Zuli, are you here? Really?
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Oh dear. Okay.
Can you hear?
Okay. Zuli, I'll keep trying. You keep trying. If you can say hello, if you fix something, just give a shout out. Heidi, last one here.
Put your own house in order. Mhm. Mhm. You have to load. Ready? Sort out your own problem part.
Indeed. You need to put your own house in order, okay? You would often hear it in that, with that intonation as an accusation, because the reason you would say this idiom is if someone was trying to tell you what to do. Someone is giving you advice that you do not want, you do not care for. Put your own house in order, all right? Figure out your own problems before you tell me how to deal with my problems. All right, so this is very much usually used as a negative reply to unwanted advice. All right, let's check out the next section. In this section, we're going to have a choice, house or home. We're looking at idioms with these two words. Which word, house or home, correctly completes the idiom? So, congratulations, you have a 50-50 chance. Ken, I'm going to start I'm going to start with you on number one.
Hello, Alex. Come in. Make yourself at home.
Definitely. Extremely common idiom used as a greeting, meaning sit where you want, have whatever, make yourself at home as if this was your own home. Mi casa es su casa. In Spanish, my house is your house.
Sorry.
Okay. Very good. And extremely common, make yourself at home. A very, very common way to greet guests. Okay, Giovanni, number two.
I met my boyfriend's partners last night for the first time. We spent the evening talking about our love of horses. We got on like a house on fire.
Yeah, okay,
House on fire.
right. We already looked at this one, right? We got on like a house on fire. Actually, you got this one last time as well. Easy one for you. Okay. Okay, my boyfriend's parents. I don't know what you said, but it wasn't parents.
Okay. Parents.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry with my pronunciation.
It's okay. Okay, Nora, next one.
Okay. The number one priority of the new party leader must be to put his party home in order after all the scandals of last year.
Ah.
House.
Oh, house. Yeah, okay. All right, very similar to what I discussed, but it may be a different usage than I discussed. I talked about you would say put your own house in order if someone was giving you advice. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. The new party leader, his priority must be to put his party's, okay, we sort of omitted his own party's house in order after all the scandals of last year, intimating, of course, that he has his own problems, so he needs to take care of his own problems before he does anything else or attacks an opposing party. A little more subtly intimated here, but really the same idea. He needs to take care of his own business. Put your own house in order. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Pavel.
Okay. It wasn't until I got home and sat down that the news about my job really hit house. 25 years in the same factory, and now it's closing.
Okay. Well, no, it really hit home. So he didn't really understand that it didn't sink in. Okay. It finally sank in. We also use this phrase, idiomatic phrase, and phrasal verb. Something sinks in or doesn't sink in. Something sinks in. You know, when you receive shocking information, maybe it takes a while for you to really understand it, for you to come to grips with it. There you go. Another idiom. It really hit home. I finally came to grips with it. These are all very related, very similar. It finally sunk in that I had lost my job forever. Okay. Speaking, you know, of all these, this figuring out which idioms go where, which word goes where, house and home. In general, okay, again, very general way of thinking. A house is more considered as a physical construction. All right, that's my house. It's the green one. A home is very much more an abstract concept of somewhere where you're satisfied, happy, safe, and comfortable. Doesn't even have to be your actual physical house. Another expression, home is where the heart is. All right, your home, where you belong, where you're safe, is where your heart feels safe, where you feel good. There's nothing really there that has anything to do with a physical house. So, okay, maybe that would help. Zuli, are you?
Yes.
Are
Hello.
you audible? Not yet.
Yes.
Oh dear. Okay, Heidi. Try number 5.
What are we gonna do with all these old files? We got a key, then for legal reasons. Where are you gonna find a home for them in the office?
Very good. Okay. Yeah, files don't need a house. They need a home. They need somewhere to live. So actually, this is very interesting. This is very common. We talk about, you know, you buy something new. All right. Oh, where are we going to find a home for this new? I don't know. For this new painting. You buy a painting. Oh, where are we going to find a home for the new painting? All right. You mean a place for it to stay, for it to stay. All right. So we can talk about inanimate objects. Oh, I need to find a home for this new vase that my grandmother gave me for my birthday. All right. Where am I going to put it? In other words. Very common, this usage, idiomatic usage of find a home. Okie dokie. Ken, we're back to you. We're 6.
My flatmate never cleans or does the dishes. I think I'm going to have to tell her, you home to house truth. Home truth.
Very good.
Really? Okay.
Oh, really?
I just
All right. Good guess. Well, good guess because it's a much more abstract idea, so you picked a more abstract word. So, yeah.
Okay.
I could see your thinking, Ken. I could actually see your thinking. And it was good thinking. All right. Home truths, and for some reason, for some odd reason, which I don't know, can't really explain, we never use I have a home truth for you. We never use this idiom with a singular. I don't know why. I've never heard it that way anyway. It's always the complete phrase, a few home truths. Meaning, okay, now look at this sentence. My flatmate never cleans or does the dishes. All right. If you wanted to express to your flatmate, these are the rules. you need to do the dishes every other day. If you cook it, you need to clean it. All right, those are house rules. Rules attached to the actual physical structure of the building. If you're in the building, follow these laws or rules. Those are house rules. If in this sentence your flatmate never cleans or does the dishes and you want to tell her a few home truths, what you're telling her, you're not telling her the rules. You're going to tell her, look, it's not fair to expect others to be responsible for your actions. Much more abstract morality lessons. Okay? Those are home truths. House rules are actual physical rules. Again, house, physical. Home, more abstract. Okie doke. Hello, Shafar. Welcome to the class. Hi there.
Hi, teacher. I'm sorry for that.
It's okay. Welcome to the class. We'll get to you in a little bit, Shafar. All right, I'll let you kind of settle in. Giovanni.
Okay.
You tackle the next one here.
I've just got one more exam to pass on my law course, and then I'll be home and dry. I can't wait.
Okay, very good. I'll be home. Very good. Home and dry. Must be British. I've never heard an American use this. We do have a different phrase. I'll be home free. Would be how an American would say it. I'll be home free. Meaning, okay, I'll be all done with something. You're home free. You've crossed the finish line. You're all done. No more rules, no more hoops to jump through, no more problems or nothing to deal with. Okay, I have one more report to finish at work, and then I'm home free. I can leave and do whatever I want. Okay, I'll be home and dry. All right. I guess that's a British version. Nora. Next one.
Okay.
Oh,
Look.
you got the same one again. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Really? Okay. Look, we can't afford to go to advertising agency. They cost the earth. Can you find someone who can design the adverts in-house?
In-house. Okay, yes, very good. Same thing, the opposite of outsourcing that we talked about before. Nora?
Yes.
For bonus points. They cost the earth. Can you think of another idiomatic expression that is common as an alternative to they cost the earth? Do you know any others?
I can't
Meaning-
think of something.
Okay, let me throw it out to the class. Does anybody else know?
Me.
Whoa. Hang on. Shafar?
The cost is up to the I forgot.
The costs are what? Up to the sky?
Up to the roof.
Ah, okay. Up to the roof. All right, that's a good one. Through the roof. Very good. The costs are through the roof. Yes. All right, this is important with the idioms. You have to use the correct language. If you say it using, even if you're using synonymous, same meaning words, verbs or whatever, then it doesn't really make sense. So it's important to get it just right. So the costs are through the roof. That's right. Anybody else?
Legs and arms.
Legs and arms, and Heidi, the same thing goes to you. It costs an arm and a leg. It costs legs and arms. No, it costs an arm and a leg, and one of each. It costs an arm and a leg. Okay. Very good. All right. Okay. Very good. Okay. Pavel, you try the next one?
Her performance was superb and really brought the house down.
Yeah, all right. Meaning, okay, the audience reacted strangely, even though it's brought the house down, it means probably everyone stood up. It's a little bit counterintuitive, maybe against what you might think, but if the house comes down, that means everybody stands up and applauds and claps and yells. Okay, Shafar, you try this last one of this group.
This might look dangerous, but I can assure you it's as safe as house.
Houses. Yeah, it's as safe as houses. All right. Very good. Although I wonder about this idiom, as safe as houses, because I don't know if you know this, but most accidents, some ridiculous percentage of accidents, like 80%, happen in the home. So,
Yeah.
not so sure about the wisdom of that particular idiom. Okay. In any case, all right, we're going to do a different exercise here. Fill in the following words and expressions. Fill in the blank with the different, with one of the 8 idioms. House and home, home from home, a good home, the home straight. Okay. Ken, we're going to start with you. Quick hello to Michael.
Quick hello to Oakley.
All right. Wait, Ken, before you start, Zuli. Come in, Zuli. Earth to
Yes.
Zuli.
Hear me?
Nope, not working. Okay. I keep trying. I just won't give up. Okay, Ken. Take her away. Numero uno.
Okay, you always stay in the same place when you go on holiday, don't you? Yes, the same hotel in Venice every year. It's a real blank for us. It's a real. It's a real good home for us.
The real good home for it. No, not quite. It's so.
It's a
so close.
It's
really.
a house and home for us. It's a real.
No.
No.
Not really.
It's a real home from
Okay.
home.
Oh, very good. And okay, I guess this is okay for the Brits. It's a real home from home, but an American would always say it's a real home away from home for us. Okay, a place where we feel very comfortable, safe, satisfied, a home away from home. Ken, do you have a place that's kind of a home away from home for you?
My home to my car. Yeah, it's a home from home.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I can totally relate to that. Yeah, my car is my home away from home. Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes I take a nap in my car.
All right. Okay. I've done that. I hear you. Okay. I think that's very common. My car is a home away from home. Okay. Very good. Heidi. Next.
My brother and his family came to stay with us at Christmas. They nearly ate us out of house and home. We spent a fortune on food.
Yeah, there you go. And as I discussed earlier in the class, here's an even better example. They or sometimes you use the whole thing here. They ate us out of house and home. All right. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Michael? Next.
Larry likes to talk, doesn't he? It's sometimes difficult to shut him up. Yes, he'll sit and talk until the cows, if you let him. Until the cows
Yeah, until the cows what?
come home.
Excellent. Very good. You
Right
got
home.
it. Until the cows come home. Yeah, okay. Most often with talk. Somebody's talking he'll talk until the cows come home. Just meaning for an awfully long time. Um, yeah, it's almost always talk. I'm trying to think of an alternate usage of this idiom until the cows come home. I don't know. The meeting went on until the cows come home. No, the meeting feels like it's going to go on until the cows come home. Not exactly. It's very unusual. Yeah, we generally use the whole expression with talk. Talk until the cows come home. I don't know. Are the cows coming home late? I don't know. But anyway. Okay. Moving on. Nora. Big long one here for you.
Okay, Pam can be a bit slow sometimes. I often have to explain things 3 times. I know what you mean. I don't like saying this, but sometimes it seems as if the lights are on, but there's
Oh, this is a funny one.
no one at home.
Very good. All right. Right. Okay. This is a very common idiomatic expression. Very derogatory. Okay. Very much an insult. You say about someone, the lights are on, but no one's home. Meaning, okay, they're alive, their eyes are bright, they're breathing, but there's really no
No
activity.
use of them. Yeah.
There's really no activity going on in their brain.
That's actually a good item. We can use it a lot.
Yeah, and to tell you the truth, Nora, it is used a lot. This is very common, extremely common. Yeah. The lights are on, and but no one's home. All right, I have a little bit of a personal relationship with this idiom. I don't know why. I have to share this with you.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you have ever heard of the band Deep Purple. They were a famous rock band in the 70s and 80s. Yes. They used to hang out in my hometown. In fact, they were my neighbors.
Oh.
So I actually kind of knew these guys. They'd come over and have lunch or have a couple beers or whatever. I used to hang out with them, and at least a couple of them. Richie Blackmore, no, he's way too stuck up, frankly. But Gilliam, yeah, he was cool. Anyway, this band, there was another friend of mine that they met. This girl whose name I shall not say, just in case, because this is public. But this girl, okay, the lights were on, but no one was home, honestly. The guys in the band met this girl at my house, and they created a song, which they put on an album. They have an actual song, the lights are on, but no one's at home, but no one is home.
With the name of her, with her name or not?
I don't think they gave her actual name in the song.
Yeah.
No, in fact, I'm sure they don't, because they could probably be sued. But it's very funny because the lyrics talk about meeting her and so forth. And really, very funny. This actual rock song on an album was about a meeting they had at my house. Crazy.
We have to hear the song.
Yeah. Well, you can check it out. You can Google it. I'm sure it'd be on YouTube somewhere. Yep. True story. Crazy enough. Okay. Moving on. Pavel, How about the next one?
Okay. Have you seen Christine's new boyfriend? What's he like? Well, he is okay, I suppose, but nothing to write home about.
Excellent. Didn't even have to show you the answers. Nothing to write home about. He's okay, I suppose. Again, when we use this idiom, which is quite common, you're definitely going to hear the intonation. Well, he's okay, I suppose, but nothing to write home about. Right. Not very exciting. Okay. Definitely. Sometimes idioms, they actually have an intonation that goes with them. Just, because the content is always, used under a certain circumstance where you would use that intonation. Shafar, number 6.
We must have picked enough strawberries by now, Shirley. Come on, we only need a few more kilos. We are on.
We're on
The home straight.
Excellent. The home straight, that's fine. Americans would more likely say the home stretch. We're on the home stretch. We're almost done. All right, we're almost finished. We're on the home straight. We're on the home stretch. An American might use home straight as well. We'd certainly recognize it. One other little thing here, Shafar. Just like your name, you're going to use the SH sound with Shirley. Shirley.
Shirley.
Better. Thank you. Very good. Okay. We're on the home stretch now. All right. Okay. Ken, it's back to you.
I didn't used to worry about having a beer.
Where
or
are
two.
you?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Sorry.
We're on number 7.
I wish I knew somebody who would give my old music center. I knew somebody who would give.
Give my old music center
a good home.
A good home. All right. Very good. Obviously, he has no place to have his music center. Often we use this expression, give a good home, to often use for animals, of course. Puppies and kitty cats need a good home. We want them to go to a good home. Or, you could actually use it, about a displaced club or organization, needs a good home. Sure. You could use this to talk about an inanimate object. I have to move to a different country and I can't bring this sculpture. I have this beautiful sculpture of an elephant, but I want it to go to a good home. So I'm going to give it to you, Ken, because I want you to have it. I want it to have a good home. Okay. Anyway, there you go. All right. Heidi, tell us about your beer drinking habits.
I didn't used to worry about having a beer or two, but last year a friend of mine had a most terrible car accident. It really brought home to me the reality of drinking and driving.
Excellent. Didn't even need to take a second look. Great. It really brought home to me. That's fine, just the way you said it. It really brought home to me, or it really brought it home to me. Actually, either way of expressing it would be perfectly okay. All right. It made the person realize drinking and driving, so dangerous. Yes. Noor, where are you, Noor? Okay.
It's Nora.
Oh, it is you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to have a student a million years ago. but he was a man, and his name was Noor. I thought it was him.
Really? No. I think it's
No.
female name.
Really? Okay. No, I could swear. I could be wrong. You know, my memory isn't what it used to be.
لا, maybe just here, يعني it's female name, but maybe outside my country it can be used for both.
I don't know. Okay, quick review. All right. Quick review, Michael. See if we can get these without referencing anything. See what we remember.
We got on like a house on what?
On Oak Street. No. On the corner. No. We can somebody help Michael? Maybe he came in the class a little late to see this earlier.
Yep.
Anybody? No.
Start with the F, right?
Giovanni had this one twice in a row. We got on like a house on fire. Thank you, Pavel. That is correct. Very good. So you got along very, very well and very, very quickly. Like a house on fire burns quickly. You formed an instant friendship. Okay. Nora?
I told you.
Number 2.
He'll stay chatting till the cows come home.
Yep. Very good. Pavel?
I told him a few home from home.
Yeah. You know. Heidi, I thought I heard you say it. You want to help him out? No. Can we get some help from the classmates? I told him a few. I had mentioned earlier how we never use singular. We always use the quantifier, a few, if you remember. Always. No? No one? I told him a few home truths. Truths. Hard to say.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Remember, different from house rules. That's different. Those are specific rules about your living arrangements. Home truths are deep and moral lessons, I guess. Okay. Shafar.
She needs to put his house in a good home.
In a good home. Well, no. Put your house in a home. Put your home in the house. Put your house in the home. No. Okay. The meaning of this idiom: he needs to take care of his own problems. Does that help?
Yeah.
You go ahead, Nora.
In order, maybe.
That's right. He needs to put his house in order. Correct. He needs to take care of his own issues or problems. Right. Okay. Ken, back to you.
It took a few days for the news to really hit the house.
Hit the house. No, I don't think so. Hit house. No.
Hit home.
Well, there you go. Okay.
It's more abstract. So
More abstract, right. Okay, for it to really hit home, for him to really realize, to really process and understand the news. It took a few days. Okay, interesting. All right, you hit. Okay, kind of related to it. You hit the house. This is not an impossible phrase. Here's why. Sometimes we use the verb hit in a very abstract, idiomatic way to talk about to go somewhere very quickly, maybe to pick something up quickly and leave. We're going to hit the store and get some film for the camera on the way to the beach. We're going to hit the store. It doesn't mean you're going to drive your car into the store. It means you're quickly going to go there. So I need to hit the house before we go on vacation to pick up some clothes, to pick up my bags, whatever. So the construction is possible, but just not in this sentence. Okay. Heidi, number 6.
I'm lucky. Easy one.
Yeah.
He's eating us out of a house and home.
Of course. All right. Again, same thing. You have guests that have taken all your supplies. So, okay. Nora.
Her last tank brought the house. He brought the house down.
Yeah, there you go. All right, the audience cheered. Again, very ironic, brought the house down because probably they gave a standing ovation.
Yeah.
Right. Pavel. Pavel? Pavel.
Yes. It was nothing to write home about house.
About house? Just about. Nothing to write home about. Okay. Okay. Was nothing to write home about. That's it. That's the complete phrase. All right. Nothing important. Nothing exciting. Nothing unusual. Boring, boring, ho-hum, la-dee-da. Nothing to write home about. Shafar. Shafar?
The lights are on, but no one's at home.
No one's at home. The lights are on and no one's at home. Someone is really not functioning mentally. Okay. Ken?
We are on the home. We are on the home run. We are on the home.
There's another home one. Good, Ken.
Yes.
We're on the home. Home away? No.
We are on the home something.
Yeah, very good. We're on the home something.
Really, it's true?
Yeah, well, no, not exactly. We're on the home straight.
Straight, okay.
Or the home stretch.
Mhm.
Actually, the
Right.
derivation, where this idiom comes from, at the end of a horse race, you have a straightaway, a straight stretch. Okay?
I see.
So this is actually more of a sports idiom than a house home idiom. You're on the home stretch or the home straight. That's what that last straight area before the finish line is called in horse racing. So yeah, meaning you're almost finished. And by the way, meaning we're almost finished. We're on the home stretch. Here, joining me. Whoops. Thank you all very much for joining me. We're on the home stretch. We're pretty much home free now. I'm home free. I can finish the class.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nora.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you, Nora,
Goodbye.
and everyone. Bye-bye. Bye, Heidi, Ken,
Thank
Pavel,
you.
Shafar.
Bye.
So long. See you
Okay.
next time. Okay. Okay.